This is Emily from Loma, and you're listening to KTSW
San Marcos.
Rain dripping off the brim of my hat, sure is cold today. Here I am walking down 66, wish she hadn't done me that way. Sleeping under a table in a roadside park, a man could wake up dead. But it sure seems warmer than it did, sleeping in our king-size bed. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is all right as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Wind whipping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. But I'd rather fight the wind and rain than what I've been fighting at home. Yonder comes a truck with the U.S. mail, people writing letters back home. Tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll still be just as gone. Is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is all right as long as I can forget I've ever known her.
I am an American aquarium drinker. I assassin down the avenue. I'm hiding out in the big city blinking. What was I thinking when I let go of you? Let's forget about the tongue-tied lightning. Let's undress just like cross-eyed strangers. This is not a joke, so please stop smiling. I thinking when I said it didn't hurt? I wanna glide through those brown eyes dreaming. Take it from the inside, baby, hold on tight. You were so right when you said I've been drinking. What was I thinking when we said goodnight? I wanna hold you in the Bible black freedom. You're quite a quiet domino. Bury me now. Take off your band-aid, 'cause I don't believe in touchdowns. What was I thinking when we said hello? I always thought that if I held you tightly, you'd always love me like you did back then. Then I fell asleep and the city kept blinking. What was I thinking when I let you back in? Oh, I'm trying to break your heart. I am trying to break your heart. Still, I wouldn't be lying if I said it wasn't easy. I am trying to break your heart. Disposable Dixie cup drinker, assassin down the avenue. I'm hiding out in the big city blinking. What was I thinking when I let go of you? I am trying to break your heart. Oh, I am trying to break your heart. Still, I would be lying if I said it wasn't easy. I am trying to break your heart. Oh, oh, I am trying to break your heart. Yes, yes, I am trying to break your heart. Still, I would be lying if I said it wasn't easy. I am trying to break your heart.
Well, I've never been to Spain, but I kinda like the music. They say the ladies are insane there, and they sure know how to use it. They don't abuse it, can't refuse it. Well, I'm never gonna lose it. Well, I've never been to England, but I kinda like the Beatles. I was headed for Las Vegas, I only made it out to Needles. But can't you feel it? You must believe it, 'cause it feels so good.
It feels so good.
Well, I've never been to heaven,
That was Never Been to Spain by Waylon Jennings off the album Ladies Love Outlaws. You're listening to Get Folked on KTSW. I'm DJ Jane. Today's show is a very special one. We're doing 1 hour of Austin folk. Any artist that's known for their presence in Austin, is a native of Austin, or is generally in the Texas Austin area. We kick it off with Is Anybody Going to San Antone by Charley Pride off Charley Pride's 10th album. And right in the middle we had I Am Trying to Break Your Heart by Ruby Jane off their 2012 album Empire Emptiness. Ruby Jane's actually an Austin native and really great artist. They haven't been active since 2013, but that is a great cover of a great song originally wrote by Wilco. Now you're listening to Get Folked on KTSW, but if you're looking for another great show to listen to, you should check out the Here and Now show with DJ Lit and the music staff. You can discover new music. It's Tuesdays at 10 to midnight. Get lots of unique sounds on there. I get a lot of my music from KTSW, and they are on the cutting edge of it. Again, that's Tuesday, 10 to midnight. Up next, we have Fruits of My Labor by Lucinda Williams from their album World Without Tears.
With 251 acres of natural beauty, Spring Lake Natural Area in San Marcos is perfect for hiking, biking, bird watching, and photography. Visit Spring Lake Natural Area and be one with nature, my dudes. Go to meadowcenter.txstate.edu for more information. A message from KTSW, the other side of radio. Ha ha ha.
Hey, glad to have caught your ear. Join our KTSW music staff on the Here and Now show, premiering Tuesdays at 10 p.m., where our hosts discuss the latest music from undiscovered indie artists and emerging local artists from San Marcos and the surrounding areas. Take a deep dive into the music process, the industry, and more. Tune in from behind the wheel or the Texas State mobile app to discover fresh new tunes for your personal playlist. Only on Tuesdays from 10 p.m. to 12 a.m. on the Here and Now show. Only on KTSW 89.9.
Baby, see how I've been living. Velvet curtains on the windows too. Keep the bright and unforgiving light from shining through. Baby, I remember all the things we did when we slept together in the blue behind your eyelids, baby. Sweet baby, chase your sin through the gloom till I found these purple flowers. I was spin, I was soon smelling you for hours. Lavender, lotus blossoms too. Water the dirt flowers last for you, baby. Sweet baby. Tangerines and persimmons and sugar cane. Grapes and honey to melon, enough fit for a queen. Lemon trees don't make a sound till branches bend and fruit falls to the ground, baby. Sweet baby. Come to my world and wilderness, the way things have changed. 'Cause I finally did it, baby. I got out of the drove out west. Pedal to the middle and my luck to the test, baby. Sweet baby, I've been trying to enjoy all the fruits of my labor. I've been crying for you, boy, but truth is my savior. Baby, sweet baby, if it's all the same, take the glory any day over the fame, baby. Sweet baby, I've been trying to enjoy all the fruits of my labor. I've been crying for you, boy, but truth is my savior. Baby, sweet baby, if it's all the same, take the glory any day over the fame, baby. Sweet baby.
Well, I wished I was in Austin, in the chili parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are. Here I sit in Dublin, just rolling cigarettes, holding back and choking back the shakes with every breath. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, and I'll love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Now I am just a poor boy that works my middle name. If money was a reason, well, I would not be the same. I'll stand up and be counted. I'll face up to the truth. I'll walk away from trouble, but I can't walk away from you. So forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, and I'll love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. I have been to Fort Worth, and I have been to Spain, and I have been too proud to come in out of the rain. And I have seen David, Mona Lisa too. And I have heard Doc Watson play Columbus Stockade Blues. Forgive me all my anger, forgive me all my faults. There's no need to forgive me for thinking what I thought. I loved you from the get-go, and I'll love you till I die. I loved you on the Spanish Steps the day you said goodbye. Well, I wished I was in Austin, in the chili parlor bar, drinking Mad Dog margaritas and not caring where you are.
That was Dublin Blues by Guy Clark off the album Dublin Blues. Before that was Fruits of My Labor by Lucinda Williams off their 2003 album A World Without Tears. Williams was originally born in Louisiana and in the 70s joined the growing Austin folk scene, cementing herself as one of the classic Austin singer-songwriters like Townes Van Zandt or Jerry Jeff Walker, both of which we will hear later in the hour. Speaking of later, after this hour, going from 9 to 10, KTSW is going to be doing a simulcast with the San Marcos Fireworks Show. I'll be playing patriotic music, celebrating Birth of America. Tune in. It'll be great. Up next, we have Crying by Roy Orbison. This is KTSW 89.9. Get Folked.
Support for KTSW is provided by Studio San Marcian, a community art space and retail store selling clothes, jewelry, tea, crystals, and more. Open Wednesday through Sunday from 12 till 8 at 1904 Ranch Road 12, less than a mile from Texas State. More info on upcoming music and art events on their Facebook and Instagram pages at Studio San Marcian.
I was all right for a while. I could smile for a while. But I saw you last night. You held my hand so tight as you stopped to say hello. Oh, you wished me well. You couldn't tell that I've been crying over you, crying over you. Then you said so long, left me standing all alone and crying, 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 crying. It's hard to understand, but the touch of your hand can start me crying. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before. But darling, what can I do? For you don't love me, and I'll always be over you. Yes, now you're gone, and from this moment on, I'll be crying, 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 yeah,
A little bird come sit upon my windowsill, sat there through the falling rain. As I watched that bird upon my windowsill, saw my thoughts of you go by again, and the picture of my face reflected on the pain. Is it tears I see, or is it rain? I remember how we talked before we said goodbye. Too young to know this world outside our door, but now the miles of time have built a wall of love, and though I try, I just can't tear it down. For I said that love takes many shapes, it has no forms, has no boundaries, has no grips to hold. But time will take the foolish hand and twist a tinge of pain, and make the heart look back with eyes grown cold. And the picture of my face reflected on the pain. Now is it tears I see, or is it rain? I've no regrets about the past, there's nothing I can change. For life's a road you walk just one way down. But looking back, I do recall that frame of time when the world was love and time was just a thought. But many things go many ways, your course of life is such. We all must pick that road of life to walk. And age gives off old memories like hand notes in a log, where the world is time and that love is just a thought. And the picture of my face reflected on the pain. Now is it tears I see, or is it rain? As my thoughts go tumbling back, I wonder how you look. I wonder if you've seen that little bird. I wonder if he sat upon your windowsill. I wonder if you'll ever hear these words. And the picture of my face reflected on the pain. Now is it tears I see, or is it rain?
You heard Crying by Roy Orbison off his 1962 album Crying. I adore this song and Roy Orbison's grand operatic style. I could listen to it on repeat for hours. It's the same with Jerry Jeff Walker. Jerry Jeff Walker's not an Austin native, but he became a staple of the Austin music scene for ages. He was such an important piece of the outlaw music scene that people like Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings, who we kicked off the hour with, built. Time for some weather.
And here's your rockin' KTSW weather update.
It's a lovely 94 right now. Perfect summer night, perfect 4th of July night. Going to get to a low of 75 if it's not heated up by all the fireworks. Tomorrow's going to be just as hot with a cloudy high of 100 and a low of 74. Up next on Get Folked, A Pirate Looks at 40 by Jimmy Buffett.
Mother, Mother Ocean, I have heard you call. Wanted to sail upon your waters since I was 3 feet tall. You've seen it all. You've seen it all. Watched the men who rode you switch from sails to steam, and in your belly you hold the treasures you have ever seen. Most of them dream, most of them dream. Yes, I am a pirate, 200 years too late. The cannons don't thunder, there's nothing to plunder. I'm an over 40 victim of fate, arriving too late, arriving too late. But I've done a bit of smuggling, and I've run my share of grass. I made enough money to buy Miami, but I pissed it away so fast. Never meant to last, never meant to last. And I have been drunk now for over 2 weeks. I passed out and I rallied and I strung a few leaks, but I got to stop wishing, got to go fishing down to rock bottom again. Just a few friends, just a few friends. Occupational hazard be my occupation's just not around. I feel like I drown, gonna head uptown. I feel like I drown, gonna head uptown.
Living on the road, my friend, what's gonna keep you free and clean? Now you wear your skin like iron and your breath's as hard as kerosene. You weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one it seems. She began to cry when you said goodbye, sank into your dreams. Well, Pancho was a bandit, boys. His horse was fast as polished steel. Wore his gun outside his pants, for all the honest world to feel. But Pancho met his match, you know, on the desert stand in Mexico, and nobody heard his dying words. Oh, but that's the way it goes. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him hang around out of kindness, I suppose. And Lefty, he can't sing the blues all night long like he used to. The dust that Pancho bit down south ended up in Lefty's mouth. The day they laid poor Pancho low, Lefty split for Ohio, where he got the bread to go. Oh, there ain't nobody knows. And all the federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him slip away out of kindness, I suppose. Well, the poets tell how Pancho fell and left his living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, so the story ends, we're told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true. We'll save a few for Lefty too. He just did what he had to do, and now he's growing old. A few great federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federales say they could have had him any day. They only let him go so wrong out of kindness, I suppose.
That was Pancho and Lefty by Townes Van Zandt off his 1972 album, The Late Great Townes Van Zandt. One of my favorite songwriters of all time. I find a way to put him in almost all of my folk shows so far. Something about the way he writes just cuts through to exactly how it feels to be alive, which is, you know, kind of a big thing. Before that, you heard A Pirate Looks at 40 by Jimmy Buffett off his album A1A. Really love this song. It's the perfect beat song, the perfect driving around song. It's the perfect a lot of things. Up next, They're Hanging Me Tonight by Marty Robbins. This is Get Folked on KTSW 89.9.
When I hear the rain a-comin' down, it makes me sad and blue. Was on a rainy night like this that Flo said we were through. I told her how I loved her and I begged her not to go, but another man had changed her mind, so I said goodbye to Flo. Alone within myself tonight, my heart is filled with fear. The only sound within the room is the falling of each tear. I think about the thing I've done. I know it wasn't right. They'll bury Flo tomorrow, but they're hanging me tonight. They're hanging me tonight. That night he came and took my Flo,
and headed into town. I knew I had to find this man and try to gun him down. As I walked by a dim cafe and I looked through the door, I saw my Flo with her new love, and I couldn't stand no more. I couldn't stand no more. I took my pistol from my hip, and with a trembling hand I took the life of a pretty Flo and that good-for-nothing man. That good-for-nothing man. I think about the thing I've done. I know it wasn't right. They'll bury Flo tomorrow, but they're hanging me tonight. They're hanging me tonight.
Can I sleep in your arms tonight, lady? It's so cold lying here all alone, and I have no hope to hold on you. And I assure you I'll do you no wrong. Don't know why, but the one I love left me. Left me lonely and cold and so weak, and I need someone's arms to hold me till I'm strong enough to get back on my feet. Can I sleep in your arms tonight, lady? It's so cold lying here all alone, and I have no hope to hold on you. I assure you I'll do you no wrong. Can I sleep in your arms tonight, lady? It's so cold lying here all alone, and I have
We had kicked it off with They're Hanging Me Tonight by Marty Robbins off of his Gunfighter Ballads album. Then you just heard Can I Sleep in Your Arms by Willie Nelson off his 1975 seminal album Red-Headed Stranger. I love Willie Nelson so much. I don't understand how you couldn't. His voice is just stunning and beautiful, and his music is just the feeling of a warm hug. It feels like what it feels like to sleep in on like a hot Saturday morning or the golden hour of a summer evening. Just so amazing. Now, after this hour is over, and after you listen to the KTSW simulcast for the fireworks show here in San Marcos, if you're still starving for some KTSW content, you should go to the KTSW blog on ktswblog.net. You'll find podcasts, albums reviews, sports stories, videos, content curated all for other side listeners and readers. It's a one-stop shop for anyone interested in the latest on Texas State University, the city of San Marcos, the other side of radio, KTSW 89.9. If you want more, you can go to ktswblog.net. Up next, we have Lenny by Stevie Ray Vaughan. This is Get Folked on KTSW 89.9.
as ever. The red is strong, the blue is pure. Some things last a long time. Some things last a long time. Your picture is still on my wall, on my wall. I think about you often, often. I won't forget the things we did. Some things last a long time. Some things last a long time. It's funny, but it's true. And it's true, but it's not funny. Time comes and goes on all the while. I still think of you. Some things last a long time. Your picture is still on my wall, on my wall. The colors are bright, bright as ever. The things we did, I can't forget. Some things last a lifetime. Some things last a lifetime. Some things last a lifetime.
You heard Lenny by Stevie Ray Vaughan off his album Texas Flood. Such an incredible vibe. Just so cool. The album is called Texas Flood. Isn't that just the coolest thing you've ever heard? You just heard Some Things Last a Long Time by Daniel Johnston off his 1990 album 1990. Daniel Johnston holds a special place in my heart. Definitely one of my favorite Austin musicians. His songwriting is just so incredibly honest, earnest, and truthfully vulnerable. It's very special. There's a lovely mural in Austin to Daniel, and it displays a lot of his art. It's really, really beautiful. To end the hour, here's another one of my favorite Austin artists, Blaze Foley, with If I Could Only Fly. I'll see you next Monday for another episode of I'm DJ Jane, signing off.
Almost felt you touching me just now. Wish I knew which way to turn and go. Feel so good, then I feel so bad. I wonder what I ought to do. If I could only fly, if I could only fly, I'd bid this place goodbye, come and be with you. But I can hardly stand, I got nowhere to run. Another sinking sun, another lonely night. The wind keeps blowing somewhere every day. Tell me things get better somewhere up the way. Just dismal thinking on a dismal day. Sad songs for us to bear. You know, sometimes I write happy songs, but then sometimes little things are wrong. You know, I wish they all could make you smile. Tomorrow maybe we can get away. Coming home soon and I wanna stay. Wish you could come with me when I go again. If I could only fly, if I could only fly, I'd bid this place goodbye, to come and be with you. But I can hardly stand, I got nowhere to run. Another sinking sun, one more lonely night. If I could only fly, if you could only fly, if we could only fly, there'd be no more lonely nights.